everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Mr. Wonderful with another episode in our series of space engineers. As you guys can remember, in our previous video we were talking about and wondering about these the hydrogen tanks and the hydrogen engine, and then also why we still can't refill our hydrogen. So, and when I left, I also said that I will go and I will find out what on earth is going on. So, we, the hydrogen engine and the hydrogen tank, without ice, there would not be hydrogen, right? And the hydrogen tank, the only thing that go in here would be hydrogen. The engine takes the hydrogen from the tank, and it then converts that to power. Now the question is, where does the hydrogen come from? We need to place down a O2H2 generator, and that's the thing that will convert the ice into hydrogen. And that's the thing that we need to place down. So we should have, instead of placing these two things, because we don't really require these two things in this base, because this is not our permanent base. So we don't need these two things. So what I am going to do is to grind these two things down, and then we see if we've got enough materials to put down H2 O2 H2 generator, so that we can start generating some take some ice, and that we can get ourselves some hydrogen. Because we also need to, since we let's just go up here. Since we grind our hydrogen bottle, we also need to make ourselves just at least one hydrogen bottle. So let's, as I said, let's grind these things down. We might need that thing, so let's go 4 and just 4. And let's just place these things down. And then let's go G. And we go look for a O2 H2 generator. That is what we were supposed to put down. We might put down hydrogen tank as well if we really have to, but we'll see. We might just do that. So let's quickly write down what we need here. So we need computers. We need 5 of them. We need motors, and we need 4 of them. Then we need large steel pipes, and of those we need 2 of. We might have enough. And then construction components, we need 5 of. And then steel plates, we need 120, and I believe we have everything that we need. So let's go and do our, let's just go out, and we still have this thing, so we can go here and we can middle mouse button, and hopefully we have all our things that we need. So we can let this thing can actually stand upright here. So let's put this thing this way around, and let's just turn this way, then so this way around, and let's see if we we should have everything. It looks like we do have everything. This is how you can see if you've got all your components. If you guys look to the right hand side at the bottom, you see all the components there, and all of the components shows 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5, 4. So it means that we do have all our components. If we don't have enough components or so, then we will see it's like, say for instance, the steel plates say 50 out of 110, and then we know that we don't have enough. And I am pretty certain if we look at our ice now, let's just see what happens with our ice. We need not our inventory, we need this. And now immediately you guys can see, yes, no ice here. So the ice should be, and there you go. And that is what I expected to see when we put down our, the hydrogen engine and the hydrogen tanks. That is what I was expecting to see. And now, if we go here, our hydrogen, as you guys can see, had completely filled up to full. So now we are where we wanted to be in our previous episode. Let me just see, is it shift middle? It's not shift, let's try control that, it's not that. And if we do shift and that, it's not that. I'm just trying to see what we need to press to get everything out of our... There is a way, a combination of keys that you can press that will put everything back in the containers. But that's okay, so we can put everything here, and then we can start looking at what we need. Maybe the first thing that we can do here is to see if we can, we see, so this, oh, here we go. So we can do one of these. That's what we need. So we need iron ore. So let's quickly go grab some more stone. We might as well grab quite a bit of stone because we need to convert this thing. So what we will do is, I was thinking about that, and that is we will put down maybe one or two small cargo containers. We might just put a drill in front of it, and then obviously we'll put down quite a bit of thrusters, and we also have to put down maybe one or two gyroscopes. Now the gyroscope is something that you put on the ships so that it's easier for you to control them. If you do not have a gyroscope on them, then it is very difficult to control them, especially when they are full. So the gyroscope make it easier for you to control the thing. So we're going to do all that. Excuse me. So that is the plan for our ship, or for our drop pod that we want to do with that. We would need that drop pod to do those type of things. Now, thrusters, we already spoke about that you get different thrusters. You get atmospheric thrusters, which you can use on planets like this, the Earth-like planets. You can also use them up in space. The same with the hydrogen thrusters. The hydrogen thrusters you can also use on an Earth-like planet like this one, but you can also use them and space. Then also, okay, so we can actually take all that. And then the iron thrusters. The iron thrusters are the thrusters that on an Earth-like planet like this, they are absolutely useless. You cannot use them here. You won't lift the ship, not even a millimeter. So yeah, for to stay on Earth, the best what we can do is either so the atmospheric thrusters, they use battery power to get them going. With the hydrogen thrusters, obviously the name speaks for itself. They require hydrogen to fly. My preference is to do the hydrogen, not the hydrogen thrusters. My preference is the atmospheric thrusters, the ones that use batteries. That's just my preference, but I believe that the hydrogen thrusters might be a little bit stronger. They've got a bigger output, but I also can't say for sure. So, and then I will show you guys also now the other thing that I was meant to show you. Oh, why are we doing that? Okay. The other thing that I also meant to show you guys in our previous episode was we went through a couple of things, and that's to do with the assemblers. Now, you guys now already know that with this assembler, you have to queue things up in the assembler itself, the things that you want to, we can put, no, if we can, if we want to do something, we have to queue the items or the components up in the queue, like whatever we want to do, we need to queue up here. But in the bigger bigger assemblers, not all of these, not only all of these things, but you also get things for your components. So one of these things would be components, and then you can select. Say you want to do a cockpit. Then you will click on the cockpit. You'll click on the thing here, and you'll click on the cockpit, and it will make all the components it requires for a cockpit. It will automatically make for you. So that is what the bigger assemblers can do. So then we don't have to go and queue up each and every single individual component that we need. We can just click on the item itself, and it will automatically make all the components required for that item. But those things are very expensive. They use a whole bunch of resources. So, and it is for that reason why we do not build those things on a temporary base, because it is just way too expensive to make. And yeah, we will start with those things as soon as we are in our permanent base. Or on the main base, then we will build those things. But for now, the only thing that will really help and that we are concentrating on now is just to get at least ourselves a better place. What I might do is, I'm not completely sure. We'll have to fly around quite a bit. Yes. Oh, here we are, and here's some cobalt. All right, so that's interesting. So we are at least, if we do need some more cobalt, then yeah, we are with cobalt here. That was basically my aim when I started to drill down a little bit, is to get to cobalt. If we need to get some more cobalt, then we are here. Right, so let me just do this, otherwise we are gonna keep on gonna get stuck here. So yes, uh, as soon as we are in our base, we will, and then also with these, with the bigger assemblers and refineries. Now the refineries, we already now know that this refinery can't do silver. I am pretty sure it also can't do gold. It's only the bigger refinery that can do that. So when we build those bigger things, then obviously we can refine everything that's available on every planet. But all the raw materials are not on this Earth-like planet. So eventually, at some point, we will have to make some trips into space so that we can get some more uh, so that we can get some more uh, materials that we can so that we can make things. So for instance the level 3 uh, uh, tools that we use here, the drill and the grinder and the welder, they all require platinum. And as I already said in our previous video, or in the first video, or in our previous video, that platinum and uranium. So uranium is also required for if we have there's uh, you can make power with uranium. There's tanks I'll show you guys now when we get out. So uranium is very, you use very little uranium to make quite a bit of power. Reactors, that's the thing that I was looking for. So the reactors require uranium. So yes, there is quite a few things that we gonna have to later go up in space to go get what we need, because we are gonna need those things in order for us to be able to uh, make everything that we need. And I am pretty sure that there's also some thrusters. How much do we have, by the way? Just for interest sake. So we only have 280 steel plates, which I don't think is enough. If we go to, let's say, G, and we look at thrusters, we need the this looks like the warfare iron thruster. I'm not looking for the iron thrusters. Atmospheric thruster. Now I am pretty sure that this is the new mod, not mod, the new DLC, of which I do not have, so I don't think I would be able to make these things. This is what we need. I want the atmospheric thrusters, and it would not. Oh, we can do the sci-fi ones. We'll do the sci-fi ones on our real ship. I'm just gonna do these ones. So we need. So there we can see. Let's just do that and take all these. We will still need this. Yes, we will, and we might need this. So let's put this thing here. I am pretty sure. Yes, it is these ones. Is it? Is it these ones? Yes, it is definitely these ones. Yes. So they're not that expensive then. We'll see now. No, we need some motors. Now, why does it look different? This is the atmospheric thruster. And this is atmospheric thrust. So why does it look different? Anyway, it doesn't
Energy
matter.
low.
Our energy is low. Now it does not matter. We are good. We are good. Now we can survive, guys. Now we can survive. And I am so happy about that. Right, so let's grab that thing in our hand again. 8. And we collect what we need. See, they're talking about motors, but that is fine. At least if it does take motors, that's cool. Right, so we have this one on. First thing that we need to do is, before we do that, I think, before we do that is to build this, the cockpit. I think that's the first thing we need to do, because then at least we can go into the cockpit, we can put all the thrusters, just the first thruster up, like we don't, like this. We can grind this thing down, that's fine. Not completely, but we can take it down to like 1%. Oops, we took the whole thing down, that's fine. We can just put, say, 8. And we can just flick this thing around, not this way, not this way, but this way. We want it to go this way, so we can just put the thing down like that. And then when we have, not that, sorry. And then when we have the cockpit, then we can get into the cockpit, and when we will be able to see all these thrusters and the hub, and then we can switch them all off. So I think let's do the cockpit and get that done. Then we at least have, then I can show you guys what I always wanted to show you, and from get go. And I thought there was something wrong, but I believe it is because we didn't have a cockpit. So here we need a glass, and we need 30 of them. We need steel plates. Always gonna need steel plates. Always. No matter what we do. Computers. We need 15 of those. Then we need display. We need 5 of those. We need motors. We need 1 of those. Construction components. We need 10 of those. And then we need steel plates, we already have there. So we need still plus 5 steel plates. Right. Now the thing that I know we don't have is the bulletproof glass. So we need to put that in our, so we can take that and take that for now. What we do need is we need 30 of these. So 1, 2, 3 of these. So we should have enough silicon for that. And then we can go back to our inventory and we can see what we still need. So we need steel plates, we have enough. These components, we have enough. We need display, we need 5, we only have 1. Motors, we do have enough. And these components we also have enough, and computers we have enough. So the only thing that we still need to do would be display. So let's just do maybe 10 displays for now. We need some iron, so let's go grab some stone, and then we can finish the cockpit off. And then I can show you guys what I wanted to show you guys all the time, And I didn't realize that what we needed was a cockpit. And let's weld this baby up. Now why, oh why? Why, oh why? Let's go again, and that is 9. And grab everything that we need. Hopefully we've got everything now. Hopefully, then otherwise we'll just have to see. No, we don't. So why is this thing not pulling it out? It's probably because it's because these things are, we put all these things in, where did we put those things? So why is it complaining? What's it complaining about? What's it wanting? Oh, the glass. Do we have the glass? Yeah, we have. So what's this thing then complaining about? Oh. Look like this thing a little bit of a wobble. Right, so this is done. And yeah, there we can connect. Okay, 0. And then we can go F. And now, no, not that. We don't want to go. We want to get in this thing. F. Now, you guys, this is what I wanted to show. Then we press G, and that is what I was looking for. Now we can see everything that we want to see. And now there's lights. So what we have, so yes, quite a few things I believe. So let's just go out, and I think let's do K. Do we have, so this one atmospheric thruster, and we can switch this thing off. And that's exactly what I said to you guys. Now we can see everything here, and we can group all these things together, and yeah, we can do, and that is here's the thing that we kind of didn't see. What's the distance? We can actually make this thing higher, so then it can broadcast further, and we can see. So that is what I wanted to show you guys. So when we press G, you can click on whatever thing is here, and you can push it in here, put it in here, and then whatever you press on the key will do whatever it needs to do, whatever you set it to. So as soon as we've got all our thrusters on, then I will show you guys how to set those things up. Right, okay guys, so we've got all our components. We are just doing the last bit of welding on the thrusters, and then we are done. Then we can set this thing up. Just need to do these ones, that's that ones, and then let's see if these ones are facing the right way. So this one is facing that way, and that one is facing, yep, so that one is right, this one is right, these ones are facing out, these ones are facing out, which is absolutely what we want, and these ones are facing out, these ones are facing out, and yeah, so it looks like we've got everything set up quite nicely. We will go into the cockpit. Oh, there's another one that we need to do. I thought we'd done all the ones on the side. These ones are all done. Let's just see up here. Those ones are all done. Those ones are all done. But here's one here that we still need to see to. Where is that one now? Yes, this one. Okay, so now we basically have all our thrusters, and so let's see if we can do anything about that. Okay, to get everything, and let's just make sure there's a couple of these that's on that we need to switch off, and we should have, before we weld them together, we should have checked which ones are the ones that's still on. So I think all these ones that's going to the left, and maybe even the ones that go to the right. So maybe all these ones, switch them off. So there's still that one. So the forward one sounds like they are still on. All right, so it doesn't sound like there's anyone that's on. Let's just make sure about that. Okay, yeah, no, it looks like all the thrusters are off. Now, we don't really care about which one go up and down. We're going to group all these thrusters together plus this one, and we call them thrusters. And we save that group. And let's also do the landing gear. There's one, there should be another one. Or is there only 2 landing gears? Let's just go and have a look to see. Yes, there's only 2 landing gears. So F, and let's go K again. And where's the landing gears? That one and that one. And we group them and we say landing gear. Oops, landing gears. Right, and we save that. And then now we can go and we can just say the landing gears should not be parking. So what we will do with the landing gear, we'll also do that. We do not let them auto lock. So now we can go G and we go groups and we say our thrusters. We put the thrusters and we toggle them on or off. And we take the landing gear and we say the landing gears, we say switch lock. So we're currently locked. Now if we go out, then we can say all thrusters. If we press 1, then it'll switch all the thrusters on, and 2 will switch everything off, and there we go. So let's just go up and see if we can somehow turn this thing. Oh, we definitely need, I think what we need, yeah, right, okay, so that is okay. We can do that, we just cannot. So let's go put it down nice and soft, and then we lock 2. Why doesn't it lock? That's that's weird. 1, then okay, let's just switch them all on. And why is that? Maybe we did something wrong here. Let's just switch everything off, F, and see why we have that go up and down. We have that goes back and forth. So how Why do we have... They should lift. Was these ones too not powerful enough to lift this thing up? But what we definitely need is a gyroscope. Gee, or maybe even two. That is why we cannot. There's one. We need a small one. I think we need. Let's just see if we put a gyroscope down here, and yes. So we will definitely have to put a gyroscope on here. So what we need for a gyroscope is maybe we should just one for now. I think will be enough, or maybe we should two down. So we need steel plates. We need 35 of those. Then we make two. Computers, we need 6. Because we need 2. Motors, we need 4. And large pipes, we need 2 of those. Construction components, we need 10 of those. Right, I believe we have got everything that we need, and then we can do 2 of those. So we can for now just put that down here, and we can put one down here, and then we can go grab what we need. Let's go there. And we say, okay, let's put all this. I think the only things that we really need here would be the computers, because I don't think we've got that. So maybe we will, excuse me, maybe we will have everything that we need. Oops, so we need for that. So let's just get this thing on the go. And that might just help us to turn this thing around, because that is why we are still. So we need more steel plates. Okay, let's go grab some more steel plates. I believe we will have. Yes, we have. So let's grab some more steel plates, and then I am sure we can flip this thing the right way. Right. So let's see if we can do that. While this thing is upside down, we might as well just quickly do that, and then where's the cockpit. So let's go. We're gonna sit upside down, but let's get all of them on. I don't think we've got enough power. Yeah, I don't think we've got enough power. Yeah, we definitely need more power let's just switch everything off. F1. Yeah, we definitely need more oomph. So let's put more thrusters up here, especially. We could lift the thing up though. So that's weird that we are struggling. So we might have to do, we might have to do 4 more thrusters. So we would need then, for 4 more thrusters, we need 35 plus 2 is 70. So we need 140 steel plates. I really hope that we've got enough of that. Steel plates, yes, we've got enough steel plates. The construction components, we need 200 of. We don't have enough of those, so we need to make, but why do we need so many? So let's just do as much as we can. I'm sure we might, excuse me, might have enough. Uh, so these metal grids, we need, we only need four. So I don't think we have, sorry, I don't think we have metal grids. So we need four metal grids. 1, 2, 3, and 4 of them. We will grab that. And the large tubes, we have enough. Oh, we've got enough metal grids, so we don't need to worry about metal grids. So just take that. And it looks like we have enough of uh, this as well. So let's take all that. That should be enough. We have all that. We've got all this. I think we have everything in our inventory that we want or that we need. So let's go put down, but before we grind all these things, so we need them to point this direction, so 8. What we need them to do is we need them to point that direction because we want this thing to lift up. 1 there. We want to put 1 there. We want to put, doesn't matter where it is, but need to point that direction, and it need to point that direction. But if we 0, before we go that, if we go K, and we need to go and switch these things off. We can switch them off. And what we also have to do is we take all these to here, plus all these, or what we need to do is we go landing gear, that will get that, and then we do that, that, and that, and we say save, and then it should save the whole lot together. All right, so let's quickly see if we weld these things up. Is this? Yeah, this thing is the right way around. And let's weld this thing up. Hopefully that will give us enough power to lift off. I really hope it does. I believe it will. Otherwise we'll just have to add some more. I really just want this thing to what do we need we need motors. Okay, I think we still have motors. I really hope we have. Yes, we have. So let's grab some motors and let's do this last one, if it's the last one, or maybe not. Okay, so this one is done. So all these are done. Now let's see if we can now we are still struggling. Why are we still struggling so much with that? That is kind of weird. Are these ones on? Are they all on? Looks like they are all on. It doesn't look like these ones are on. Okay. I think they might not be on though. I'll have to look. It does not look like they are on. And we need to keep our eye on our battery now because we F1. So let's just see. Okay. All our, and let's do thrusters. Ah, no wonder. That's what we want. So we need this, 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 and this one to be with. Now we should be able to lift this thing up. Right. One, we still don't have enough power. We still don't have enough power to lift this thing up. Now that is worrying to me. This is really worrying to me. Oh, these things are on. These things are... What? Doesn't look like... Is that... These ones are all on. You can see that these ones are all on. These ones... Does it look like these ones are on? Neither does it look like these ones are on. Let's see. I cannot believe... Where's all the thrusters? Let's quickly see. That should be all the thrusters. Is this one? This one is also on. Wonder if we switch this one off, if that is going to help. Not really. So let's switch this one on again. This one anyway, I think this one needs hydrogen, so we don't have hydrogen, so that's fine. We can maybe even go as far as these ones should all be on. Yeah, they are all on. What we might do is, let's switch them, 32 on, 1 off. Now, which one is off? There's one off. Now, that would be interesting. Is that one? K, so there's one off. Okay, so it's this one that's off. Okay. So let's switch everything off. F. There is something. I just wonder if we can maybe we can just grind this thing out, because I don't think we need this one. Hopefully that will help us a little bit, because it might be that this thing is too heavy. It just doesn't want to lift up. Let's see now. All on. We just cannot get this thing to lift. So we might have to add some more thrusters to this. So guys, I think what I will do is to leave it for now. We will put some more thrusters on this thing, which this is really worrying, because if we cannot lift this thing up, we could lift the thing up, but we couldn't turn it. So I cannot understand why these ones don't want to lift the whole thing up, because there was enough thrust to lift the thing off the ground. So that is a little bit, I don't know why it is, but yeah, we'll, in our next episode, I will go and we will put some more thrusters. We'll put another one here, and so another 4 thrusters, and see if we can get this thing to turn around. Otherwise, we will just go and grind this whole thing down, and we will just build ourselves a ship from the ground up. So if that doesn't help, then that is what we're going to do. So yeah, guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, and also don't forget to click the notification bell below, so that you don't miss out on any new videos that come out. And yeah, guys, please don't forget to like, please subscribe, and then also please share with your friends. And I will see you guys next time. Cheers for now.